Welcome back to another episode of a Put Name on a Podcast. My name's Sean, coming to you today live with a transfer reaction. Newcastle have agreed a loan with an obligation to buy next season for £28 million with Chelsea for their left back Lewis Hall. Absolutely buzzing with this signing. I say Lewis Hall and his family are childhood Newcastle fans. He's been pushing the deal with Chelsea to come to us, and I'm just really happy that it's getting put over the line. He's a really exciting fullback. He burst onto the scene last season for Chelsea. In a poor season for Chelsea, he's shone. He's a really aggressive, he likes to bomb forward as well, but he has been very solid in his position as well. And it just bodes well for the future for us. Like I say, we've just signed Livramento, who will eventually be taken over from Trippier at right back. Lewis Hall left back. We've got Botman now as a left centre back. Eventually getting a new right centre back. So we've got a nice progressive young defence to go forward. You've got Bruno, you've got Tonali, Joe Linton, all good ages in the midfield. Isaac Young, Barnes Gordon on the wings. Like I say, we're building a really young team, but a professional team that'll get the job done. As shown against Aston Villa, we're going to be ruthless, keep the ball, be very direct, get in behind. So I'm absolutely buzzing with the signing. Also, just looking at the game coming up this weekend. Watched Manchester City versus Sevilla last night in the Super Cup, went to penalties. Manchester City, of course, dominated the ball as they expect to, but struggled to break Sevilla down. They were very good defensively, and Man City weren't really creating much. It gives a bit of optimism for this weekend. There's no Kevin De Bruyne, Ruben Dias and Stones. I think they were on the bench for Man City, but apparently doubts, and they're not fully fit. This is a really good time to capitalise. Man City are notorious for, I wouldn't say slow starter because they're always good, but they always usually pick up the forms when they get like 14, 15 games off the bounce, winning at the end of the season. When the champions do it, this is the perfect time to play them, get them out the way, go there, go at them. I would take anything. I think a draw. I'm thinking 1-1 in my head. I would be happy, but there's no reason why we can't go and win. It's not the Newcastle of old where we've proved since Eddie Howe took over in December 2021, roughly, that we're here to stay. Do you know what I mean? And it's going to take a while for people to realise that everyone's expecting us to drop off at some point, and it's just not happening. We'll just keep getting better and better. That's why everyone in their predictions this season don't think Newcastle's going to get a Champions League spot. The Champions League is going to be too hard on Newcastle. Don't get us wrong, we're not in the Champions League. We haven't started the Champions League yet. We very well could once that congestion of fixtures come, but I believe that we've built a really good squad with good enough depth. We'll be okay. I still think we'll get Champions League. I still think we'll finish fourth this season. Even fourth or third, I don't know. I'm gonna say fourth. I think Arsenal will come third, Man United second, and Man City, I think they will win the league again, will come top. But I'm just really happy with the transfer window this season in general. Bringing in Sandro Tonali, like I say, he's just really massive fan of him before he came. Like I say, playing, going back to Football Manager, but when you play Football Manager, you find out about these players, and he's like, when we first got linked with him, I just didn't believe that it would be something that would happen. Absolutely buzzing we've got that over the line, and then we've got Harvey Barnes in, which I'll admit at the time, getting rid of Saint Maximin was a bit of a tough one because he'd done so much for us as a club in the Bruce era, where we really heavily relied on him to keep us up, and we finally got Champions League, and for him to not experience the Champions League night with us was like a bitter pill to swallow, but that's business. And him going and creating those funds for us to get these Harvey Barnes in, who on his first game got a goal and assist off the bench. Got Tino Livramento in, like I say, not long back off an ACL injury, so hope he can bounce back and come back even stronger. He's got Kieran Trippier to learn from, and then we've just getting Lewis Hall all but over the line. I think it's imminent. David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano said it's all over Sky Sports, so it'll happen probably tomorrow at the latest. Just buzzing. Like I say, it's a great time to be a Newcastle fan at the minute. Always just on the up at the minute. And I just can't wait for the Manchester City game this Saturday 8 o'clock. Hope we can put in a good performance. But yes, that's just my brief roundup just of what's going on with the transfer window. Little preview for the Manchester City game. Like I say, no De Bruyne. If we keep Haaland quiet, I think we can get something, but easier said than done. Got a few videos lined up coming up. Let's say a Premier League preview, a few things recorded that just need editing. So there is a lot of content coming out on the channel soon. If you've got any requests, any video ideas, please let us know in the comments, and I can get to that and get them recorded. Make sure you like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. See you in a bit.